Okay, so now is it working good? Oh yeah, it's working good. Don't worry, I'll edit that out. Fuck off. Now we're back. Yeah.
Podcast. Fuck that one brony you had on here. He's a piece of shit.
Who?
That one brony.
Oh yeah, that guy. Sprinkles.
He died.
He died on his way to his home planet. I'm sure he'll be back. He's not gonna listen to this, or he probably will be. I'm sorry for what I said.
I'm not.
I know you're not sorry. I know you're super not sorry. I haven't done a podcast in like 3, 2 weeks.
It's been a while
It's been a while.
since I could. Oh.
No, we can't sing those. Remember?
Sure, it can. It's not
We're
copyrighted or
going to get
anything.
flagged super hard.
Says who?
Says me. I make the rules. I'm the one who knocks. I need my phone
Why do you need your phone?
because it's got the questions that I forgot. That
Questions.
we're going to answer later.
It's a Q&A.
It's a Q&A, but that'll be later though. Everyone just loves my sick, grotesque voice. They love
Oh, baby.
it. Yeah, baby.
Oh, baby, a triple.
So I just got back from watching Star Wars.
My fourth time seeing it.
That's the 4th time you've seen it. That's the first
It
time I've
was the
seen
best in
it.
the world.
It's really good. Spoiler alert. So if you,
We have spoilers.
we're gonna spoil a bunch of stuff, not just Star Wars, because we played lots of shit, and we just know the story and everything.
But, it's just crazy shit, dog.
It's just crazy shit, dog.
But yeah, we're going to be talking about the spoilers and how we feel about the movie. So, spoiler warning! In case you did not know, spoiler warning!
A big spoiler warning. Ugh.
Okay, now continue.
Okay.
So, how'd you feel about it all? Just tell me.
Oh, about Star Wars.
Yeah.
The Force Awakens.
The Dick Awakens.
The Anal Awakens. It's not. It wasn't terrible like the prequels.
Was this because it wasn't like CG and shit?
It wasn't CG.
CG.
It wasn't shitty like CG.
Ah.
And yeah, it was. It looked a lot better with the new like camera shots and shit.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really good.
You think so?
It was really good. It's one of my favorite movies for 2016. That came out in 2016, right?
Came out in 2015. God damn it.
I'm kidding, by the way.
But in all honesty, how'd you feel like about the characters?
Finn Balor.
Yeah, Finn Balor was in it, guys.
Finn Balor is really good.
He just cooed a girl all over Ray's face. It was awesome.
he challenged Kylo Ren to a TLC match.
To a TLC.
The wrong disc's inserted.
I'm trying not to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Normally on the podcast we don't play video games for some reason.
But I'm just trying to blow money.
I know you are.
Or blow time.
He's got to blow something at this point. I mean, come on.
Well, for one, I have no internet, so in my defense. But anyway, we were talking about DLC on the way back. How Nintendo's doing all this DLC for Smash.
Yeah, Smash DLC.
And
I asked you if this was going to be
the last
DLC because we got Bayonetta for. Well, first of all, I didn't do it in November and December, so we got Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, and I was like, okay, I guess
it was okay. Well, we knew we modded Brawl before. We knew that Cloud was gonna come in just for the fan service.
Yeah.
It's just the way it was.
Yeah, Aaron was asking for Cloud since Brawl, so it was It was
gonna happen.
Toasty Marshmallow Mayhem.
That sounds like a weird theme. Wow, that's a weird thing.
But
I really feel like this DLC patch after Bayonetta is going to be the last one because rumor of the NX is coming out
next year.
Yeah.
I saw a video where the president himself he outlined what was going to happen this year, and what he wanted to do was he wanted to get like cash money, like fat stacks of money, And
Really?
they wanted to put more mobile shit out, like the first ever like Android device, official like Nintendo Android device,
Wasn't like also like Pokemon Go come out this year?
something like that. Yeah, I don't. I'm sure everyone's ready for that.
You know.
And he
Okay.
wanted, and he's gonna make like a theme park, and like he wants to make more movies for some
So
reason.
he wants to make Nintendo not just a gaming company. He wants to make it like a franchise.
He wants to make it Disney.
You know what? That's probably the best way you could put that. Um,
And then sell out to George Lucas.
George Lucas. Jesus.
No, that's not. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh,
That one's unavailable. Oh no.
Aw. But I that's interesting. I didn't know about that. So,
Yeah, I looked at it while you were away, like doing stuff. Because I turned on my phone after I got done watching Star Wars. Because you have to turn off the phone and blah blah blah. Don't ruin the movie. Fucking don't spoil it. Fucking Han Solo dies.
Wow. Well, we already did spoiler warning, so we can't really go back on that shit.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'll be like I'll put him.
It was just slipped under the radar. Oh hey,
Whoops! I accidentally spoiled the biggest movie of last year.
you're gonna get beat
Oh
up.
well, yeah.
You're gonna get beat the fuck up.
I'm gonna get beat up for that movie that came out like a month ago.
But yeah, I truly believe that this is gonna be the last Smash DLC because this is the past and just the new stuff coming out this year.
Yeah.
It just seems illogical for them to keep pushing this thing.
Yeah,
when
we
they
gotta
have-
push it for SummerSlam.
Wow, push it for SummerSlam. Josh Sheik, but why do we have NFL news? So also Hideo Kojima.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that.
On how
motherfucker.
he hates Konami.
Apparently he hates it.
Yeah, he's out of his jail cell, out of the basement.
Right, but he went over to
PlayStation, Sony.
like he actually went to Sony or just
He went to like the big head of like PlayStation.
okay, so it actually is like Sony itself.
Sony itself, basically.
So like and also a question I asked you was were we gonna are we gonna see more Metal Gear Solid or is he going to venture out into some different IP? And I said I really think that he was just gonna just venture out because Metal Gear Solid is kind of done unless they do another Revengeance game of Raiden again.
Yeah. If
Cause,
they ever do that.
but that's the only thing because that kind of is the only thing I can think of.
Excuse
He
me.
made you like a PT like thing because he's telling he was working with somebody else.
He's Guillermo del Toro or whatever, the guy who makes a bunch of horror movies and shit. Who made PT with him, and yeah, he wanted to make more with him, and I was like, I don't know.
But
PT2 for PS4
even though the first
coming.
one, never came out,
Shut
right?
up. No, shut up.
That also came with the question about Konami. Do they own like that? Do they own the Metal Gear IP? Do they own that line? If so, that's gonna
Fuck up everything.
yeah, they're gonna make something out of that.
They need those pachinko machines.
right.
That's where the money comes
Didn't they?
from.
Like I said, they stopped a lot of their games, and I guess yeah, they'll be the only reason why they keep their the IP is for the pachinko machines because they still need that.
Yeah, they need their money for those pachinko machines that makes them so much money all the time.
Right.
That's what I would do. If I was a big businessman, I'd be like, you know what? Let's just cancel all the series that what it's about. Just make pachinko machines about it.
genius.
Yeah, genius. Because they
Um.
haven't made any more Castlevania. They haven't done any fucking.
Well, they're doing that
Silent-
one Lords of Shadow line,
They haven't done any fucking Silent Hills.
but I enjoyed the first two. Those are the first 2 or 3 Silent Hills. It's been forever since I played a Silent Hill game. I just heard like after like the 3rd one, I think it was. I know Silent Hill 2 was like 10 out of 10 best horror game of all time. Apparently,
The best horror game.
to people.
Best horror game.
But
No, shut up.
I heard at least after 2, the series kind of went downhill. But that could just be
Could you say it went down a Silent Hill?
wow. Down a Silent Hill, huh? Nice.
You make it sound even worse than it needed to be.
Um,
You're like fucking nice, you fucking
right.
chode.
Smash and another Smash stuff.
Yeah,
We're
Smash.
talking about like how Smash 4 was kind of actually, like, in our opinion, was like the more balance of like the Smash series.
The definitive version of Smash is Smash 4.
Just because it wasn't like stupid crazy fast.
Yeah, it's not crazy fast like Melee, but it's also not super slow like Brawl. And everyone can recover, well, mostly everyone.
And that bullshit goddamn Marth grab.
Marth grab, oh, that's the best.
God, I just want to commit Sudoku off that shit.
Man, I just love going to Melee tournaments and just getting grabbed over and over and over again. Oh man, that's so fun. Why is
it's because it's a freaking donation. That's what it is.
Gay. Well, I let that out. Nah, probably not.
Well, I'm looking at themes where we're talking about this, and
Yeah, he's looking at PS4 themes during this awesome podcast, so
it's pretty awesome.
I'm just kind of commenting on that. Anyway, so Smash 4, that's the definitive version.
Also, we were talking about like clones in the game. How we thought some people should have been cut.
Oh yeah, Sakurai loves Fire Emblem, so that's why there's like 18 Fire Emblem characters in Smash.
And I raised a question like, what if they cut Mike? Why did they cut Ike from the game?
What if they got rid of Mike and Ike's?
You know, I was like, what if they got rid of Ike from the game? And he was like, nah, fuck that.
I like Ike. Wait. And I know a bunch of other people like Mike, like my friend. She likes muscly guys with huge swords.
Wow.
And she draws hentai of the characters.
Really?
Yeah, so there's that.
Okay. But
I don't know. People do like Ike, and I do too. For people who have no skill with like sword fighters, he's the guy for me.
Right, but also the reason why I would say keep Ike is just for like the generation of Fire Emblem,
because he was in the GameCube game.
He was in Radiant Dawn, was it?
He was in Radiant Dawn.
And like the Path of Radiance too, was
Path
else?
of Radiant. And
basically a lot of Radiant shit.
The Big Dick Adventures of Ike.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at something. But yeah, that's the reason why I say keep it. But he came out. He was just like, "What's this fucking cut Marth from it?"
I suggested cutting Marth because Smash is all about representing like a series as a whole. Like I see it as like each character represents something, because you get like the Mario characters. Mario's for like, you know, his games, and I basically Luigi been like, you know, Luigi's Mansion, and Peach is for like getting captured and all that shit, you know, all that blah 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 jazz. And with Marth, like we already have a clone of Marth already. It's Lucina.
Yeah, I'm listening.
And if they take out Marth and put in Lucina, that wouldn't make much of a difference, because they look the same anyway, and they play the same anyway. So it's like, why even go to the depths of putting in another character just like Marth? I'm just saying, personal opinion, not fact.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of Marth.
Right.
Just saying.
So, but how would you feel like if they cut Marth and instead of adding Roy in for DLC, what if they did Marth as DLC?
I would have been okay with that. I wouldn't have bought him.
Just because you enjoy Roy better than Marth?
Yeah, I like Roy.
But like I said, I understand where you're coming from.
Roy
but
is our
from
boy.
The Nintendo's perspective is, oh, everybody will cry foul if we kicked out Marth and had Lucina in. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, everybody knows Marth from Smash. They don't know. Probably the only, I hate this do assumptions here, but the only Fire Emblem game that we play here in America is probably the GameCube game, which nobody ever played.
No one played.
Or they played Awakening, which is arguably the best critically acclaimed game.
Until Fates comes out.
Until Fate, you know, because Fate does it. That's how I felt about like everybody like Awakening put Fire Emblem on the map in America. I feel like
that was one of the best 3DS games. I know that.
I played it, and I had a great
I don't
time
have a
with it.
3DS, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
You also have a Vita, which I think the Vita is a 10 out of 10 game. Did you? How do you? This is also a question I thought of. Do you think Sony fucked up with the Vita?
Yes. They should have. They should have I don't know. They should have I know the Vita's like a reworking of like the PSP, and even that was already a big jumpstart to stuff. But I thought it was a good console, the PSP. But then the Vita was like, oh, it's got a touch screen and it's got a fucking touchpad on the back, and you can.
But the Vita has 2 analog sticks.
Yeah, it does have 2 analog sticks, which I like. But I see. The only thing I see on the Vita is remakes and all these not canon games to other series and stuff like that, like the God of War and Little Big Planet and
Right.
all this other shit, and I'm just it's just remakes, just like the 3DS, but somehow worse.
Well, I could also say that, well, look at Persona 4 Golden. That was people called out the definitive Persona game for that edition of Persona, and it's a Vita game.
Like those weebs love their anime games like I do.
Yes, you do.
I do like my anime games, but I got sick and tired of Persona until the fighting game came out.
Yeah, I know, and you're over that shit.
I'm like, oh god, best game.
Well, I just feel like the Vita is a very, it's a very underrated console. But I think Sony fucked up, not because of the console itself, but just because how they
they treat it.
How they gimped it. Yeah, they gimped it to where it was like, oh, you gotta buy these memory cards.
It's too limp.
It wasn't like a memory stick either, like you can buy it at Walmart. It was specially made Vita memory cards. In Sony's defense, they said it was stop piracy, but it basically you just kind of just killed it because you needed these to. They just needed these to play at least have a save file. Like when I first got my Vita, I bought Persona 4 right as I got it. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna play me some Persona, and I couldn't play it because I needed at least 1,000 megabytes for a save file, and the Vita didn't have that. So I was really pissed, and I was like, oh, that's probably everybody hates the freaking Vita. It's because
everyone hates it.
It's because everybody didn't want to, spend money on these memory cards, which is that should have been standard to have some memory in it. Like the PlayStation TV has a gigabyte of memory, and that's a bigger version of the Vita. So I don't.
Sorry,
the Vita console specs and the games itself isn't bad. I just think Sony fucked up when they did that memory card thing. I'm not, and also the Vita was one of the first consoles that was cellular data, which wasn't a very big thing, but that's a pretty cool leap. The one that sucks about the 3DS, or reason that's doing good, is because of Pokemon.
Yeah, and there's they're releasing another 3DS version where it's you can choose whatever version of Pokemon you want because it's the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. So
Really?
they have faceplates of Charizard, and the other ones have Bulbasaur, or not Bulbasaur, Blastoise.
Oh yeah.
And I was thinking about picking one up too because I never played the first
Red
Gen
and
1.
Blue?
I never played Gen 1.
Is it a remake, or is it just a shitty port of
It's just the port, and
it was Wax Soul Silver?
what? No, you just get the 3DS, and it's just got whatever version of 3DS you get.
Oh, so it's not a remake of
No,
Hardcore.
it's not a remake. No. We're not doing Alpha Red, Alpha Omega, Omegle.
Alpha Omegle.
God damn it.
Also, 2016, the year of deaths.
Oh my god, dude! How many famous people died? 5, 7?
Around that.
Because first we had Lemmy from Motorhead.
That was the tail end of 2015.
And then we had
David Bowie,
and then Alan Rickman, Snape, Die Hard Villain. And then the
Die Hard villain. I didn't know he was.
Yeah, he was the bad guy in Die Hard.
Really?
Yes. And I was super upset.
Grizzly Adams also.
Grizzly Adams. Celine Dion's husband died.
Yeah, that's right. And
My
then,
mom told me that.
And then someone else died.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Yeah. So it was like 7, 8 people died within a short of like 4 or 5. Oh, 5 days.
This is why we don't play games during the podcast.
But
you
I'm
can't
owning.
Focus.
But
you own that one guy.
I didn't die. But
That's
that is totally
that's an accomplishment in any game.
That's a relevant thing, and I'm not wrong.
It's kind of irrelevant since we're talking about people.
Oh shit!
dying.
I have to reload. But also I heard this is also just spinning out my asshole here. That Black Ops 3 just tanked. Like I keep seeing in GameStop reduced price every time I go in there.
Ugh.
Do you think Call of Duty is going to die?
No. Oh, yes, but they're gonna like reboot it with some stupid mechanic.
They're just going to reboot it like they do most of the time.
Like with Pokemon.
Pokemon do it.
Like, oh yeah, here's red and blue, but now they have clothes on.
Now they have clothes.
Yeah. Just like Omega, just like the evolution of Lopunny. Ever seen that where it has clothes on? And it's all ripped. I'm just like, oh. That's when Pokemon just like ruins it for me.
When
that's
breeding
like
was a thing?
No. Okay, me and my brother discussed this one time. So, Pokemon's all about capture Pokemon, just make them fight each other. That's cool. I like that. But then they introduced breeding, and then all these Pokemons like evolve into like people with clothes on. So I'm like, is the clothes like attached to their body? Can they not remove them or what?
That was one thing I never understood either. It was like later on, Pokemon started having clothes on.
Am I gonna start having to fuck my Pokemon to like make it, do better attacks? I mean, what is this? I don't like it.
That's also one thing I didn't like. I think for me, Pokemon, I really enjoyed Pokemon all the way through.
Same.
Through like Diamond and Pearl. But
But then they just started.
But after Diamond and Pearl, it just became really, really awkward.
Let's add more Pokemons that no one's gonna remember.
It was like Sulk and Throw. I'm like, those are the only ones I remember. And those are fucking martial artist dudes, for Christ's sake.
Martial arts is the best. They should just make a fighting game with the Pokemons. Oh wait, they are, and I'm gonna fucking buy it.
I was like, I'm calling bullshit on you because it's called Pokken. You're like, oh wait, you already said that.
Objection.
Do you think that's gonna become very competitive? Do you think Pokken's gonna become competitive, or is it really just made for casuals? For casuals
like me all the time, because I'm shit at Tekken. Well, for one, I don't think I don't know. I haven't seen much of Pokken, so I don't know. But from what I've heard, there is no there's no like lower guarding or like overheads and stuff like that.
So it's not as tactical as like a Street Fighter or Tekken.
Yeah. So you can't like combo things, but it's got its own like system and stuff you can work around. So I guess I really want to see like competitive play of Pokken. I really do.
Everybody finds a way to make things competitive.
All right, yeah, like
Melee.
Like
I am not wrong, okay? You know what? I will say I am not wrong. I've been wrong for a lot of things, but I am not wrong in that. Sakurai's like, oh, it's a party game. Who would win a fist fight with Mario or DK? I didn't expect wave dashing and L canceling. Oh, that's gonna be, I didn't know what the fuck's the L cancel. Oh, what the fuck are these people doing with my game?
It's basically be the biggest cheater in the game.
Yep. Who can exploit quicker?
Just grab, and then rage quit.
It's grab ass the game.
Yeah, just basically grab, especially with ice climbers. Rip ice climbers. I don't care about ice climbers though, to be honest. I'm glad they're dead. Yeah, you heard
me.
I didn't like ice climbers at all. I don't like Duck Hunt either. So, but Rob's cool. Rob's the best character. Everyone knows this.
You think so?
Yes.
I never was a big Rob fan.
Well, get with the program.
Who was your Who's your like your person you? I guess we'll just stay on Smash for a little bit. Who was your favorite person to play in any of the series?
Okay, and I'll just go through each different.
We'll just do top three, just for help. I could do it with Persona Grills.
Oh man!
I guess we'll stay on Smash for a little bit.
Let's just talk about Smash for a little bit. Let's just have a Smash podcast. Let's just smash each other during the podcast.
Right. Gotcha. I'm down for some of that.
Right, just smash each other during the podcast. They're just like
smashing butts.
Oh, brother, just come on my face, brother. I don't know why I sound like Hulk Hogan for a second there.
Brother.
I'm not a racist, I swear.
You see?
I got the hot dog skin, but I'm not a racist.
I'm a real... Okay, anyway.
No. Bleep out. Okay.
So anyway, back to Smash.
So I bet when I played Smash on N64,
That was so long ago.
Oh man, I have it on my Wii too. Giggity.
No, it's a beta, dude.
Oh yeah, the beta. Fooled you guys so hard.
I believe it.
I played Luigi because
Misfire, how'd you like?
Yeah.
Wait, do you have Misfire back in 64?
No, he there were no side Bs in N64.
Really? I thought there were side Bs.
All like the
Fireballs and shit.
Yeah. Link had his boomerang as B. As just B instead of the eras, and Ness had PK Fire as just as his.
And that was it, right?
I think that's it. Yeah. Top three for Smash N64: Luigi, Capaton, Falcaton, and Pikachu.
Pikachu, huh?
Pikachu. When he was cool, when he was fat.
When he's fat?
Yeah, when he was fat. That's your guy, dude.
Whoa, sorry, dude.
Jimmy the Perv.
He's probably he's going to report me now. But,
Report, poor man. Good scrub. Well, what about you? Did you play N64?
Yeah, I played N64.
Did you have all the characters and shit?
Yeah, we were not, Melee was still my first one I played. I didn't get a 64 till, God, when I was like 12.
Yeah.
My friend had one, so I played with him and we got N64. So we started playing that, and what sucked is I was weird going back. So I always still enjoyed Fox just because it's blaster bullshit.
Yeah.
I guess it would be Fox, Link. I always enjoyed Link because
everyone enjoys Link.
And if I really had to pick a third, probably Falcon.
Yeah. Falcon's cool.
Falcon was fun.
That's when the whole Falcon Punch memes were a thing. And they still are, unfortunately. Can we just have a good meme this year?
Oh man, there's no good memes. There's no memes. Okay.
The year of no memes and just death.
But how'd you feel about 64? Was it a good start or?
Oh yeah, it was great. I like it. I like N64 a lot. Because before, Sakurai was like, I'm just going to put my own random OC characters in it. And then he showed me a Moto, and then he put, Nintendo characters in it. And Miyamoto was like, yes, I like this. I like it a lot.
Right.
And then
do you think anybody in their right mind would try to make 64 competitive, or do you think it's just too blocky to be...
No, there is actual N64.
Really?
Yes, there's actually N64 competitive seed.
Really? Is it just some random side event at these tournaments, or is it just
It's not super big like Melee, but it does happen. I've seen I've seen competitive brawl too as well.
Well,
after the death of Project M, they're like, you know what? In honor of Project M, let's just play brawl.
Just because I actually enjoy brawl.
Me too. I did too a lot as well. But we got to go to Melee first and then brawl. Then we can talk all about that. So who were your first? Who were your picks in Melee?
Man, when I first played Melee, believe it or not, my first character was Fox. I kid you not. So I'm like, this is fate. So I played Fox, unknowing to me that I found out 10 years later he was the main person on the scene. I'm like, wow. So
You were destined to play Fox.
But I want to assume that, but I'm not going to say that.
I'll say it for you then.
But it was Fox. At this time, I was big and I got into the quick characters. And then I really wasn't like really trying to do much. I really enjoyed it was Fox and still Link.
Fox, Link, and Falcon again.
No, actually, I played a lot of Dr. Mario because I thought
Yeah.
Dr. Mario was fun.
He was hilarious. I liked him. Because it's like, I thought it's like a joke character, but it's just basically the same character.
He's a fucking drug dealer, man.
I love drug dealers. Don't take that out of context. You know what? Fuck it. Take it out of context.
Fuck it, just
we'll edit out in context. No, not really though.
But yeah, I really did like Dr. Mario in that game. I was happy. That was like the one clone I was happy about. Maybe that's just me.
It's great. Yeah. Dr. Mario was pretty great. But my main squeeze. My main squeeze.
You.
I did like Luigi in Melee.
Because of Misfire?
Because the misfire, baby. Oh, God.
Freaking Misfire.
You love it.
Well, okay, I'll take it back. It wasn't Link I played more. It actually was Marth.
Marth.
Yeah, so I'll go Marth, Fox, and
Dr. Mario?
Yeah, Dr. Mario.
The two best characters in the game.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I did not know. I wasn't a competitive faggot back in the day. I was just like, it looks like fun. He has a fucking sword. Why not?
Let's just play this character that no one knows about.
Right.
Yeah, Sakurai loves it. And my main squeeze, I had Luigi, Young Link, and Yoshi.
Yoshi, huh?
Because I was into Yoshi like a lot back
Yoshi
in the
porn?
day. I loved Yoshi porn, so put him in a fighting game. I'm like, yes, just use that tongue, Yoshi.
Bruh.
Use the tongue.
Bruh. That's not cool. Oh!
You dying wasn't cool.
I died because of your bullshit.
One of these days, I'm just gonna say some like the most bullshit thing, and they're just gonna just like.
It's just gonna explode in anger.
Just like shoot themselves out of hate. For me. Yeah. So those are my three in Melee. I was super awful with Yoshi, but God, did I love playing as Yoshi.
You know what? In Smash 4, I'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we're gonna go Brawl now.
Brawl was a game where for me, that was the time where I really started exploring like different characters.
Yeah.
That's also because a lot of new ones came on. I was really excited about.
There are so many new characters, like.
Just like Pit, but I didn't really play Pit.
Yeah. Who's this character? Fuck him.
Sanic.
Shota's though.
Oh goddamn. Wario, but I didn't play like much of those. I started just venturing out because I guess I just got bored of my 4 characters I played.
Yeah, they're the worst. I hate them. Let's go with someone else.
So I just started venturing out into more like that. Eventually, I played like Yoshi. I played Sheik, and then I realized that she's fucking top tier, and I'm like, oh my god.
Why is this a thing?
Brawl was just a game for me. Even if, as I found out later on, it wasn't like die-hard competitiveness. It wasn't for me much of a time to just get competitive with it.
No,
It was just a fun game. I just like to play it.
It's a fun game.
But I understand why it's not competitive.
It's because the tripping and that's how slow it is.
It was just slow.
If they took out the tripping, it'd be better.
The tripping, I understand. Like, Suckers wanted to make a statement, and everybody like bitched him out about it. So he's like, "Okay, fine, I'll make it not tripping." But I guess my 3 in Brawl was Ike, Gandorf, because I should put a lot of Gandorf in. And still Fox. I still play a lot of Fox because I was so young fuck who really enjoyed Fox. That sounds really awkward. I'm sorry. I'm not a furry. I promise.